Hey class, this is my last big contribution and it's a video. The topic of the big contribution is going to be the 6 skills that are required for working with a team. I've managed quite a few stores with staffs of over 20 people, so this is definitely something that's very familiar to me. The first skill is understanding of others and seeing them really as individuals and not as robots or not just another employee number, but as people. We're all the same and we're all there to get the job done. So as either a leader in the business or just another employee that you're working with, be a great listener. Hear people out and try not to speak over people. Just be open-minded and listen to what other people have to say, whether it's their opinion or their feedback, especially with constructive criticism. Lastly, always just have an open door. Be available for your team or be there to support your other teammates when they're in need or whenever. The second skill is paying attention to the little things. And this can be as small as just saying good job and giving them that validation and that recognition. A lot of people really thrive for recognition in the workplace, and to someone that sees this as being really small, it can mean the world to someone. So definitely give that re-encouragement and that support when needed, when someone definitely is going above and beyond. Keep notes and documents of the little things that people are doing. If you're in the leadership position in a business, this is definitely going to help you when it comes time for any type of reviews or feedback based on performance. The third skill is keeping commitments and sticking to your word or sticking to your guns. Don't ever promise and underdeliver. Definitely see if that's something that you feel like you can accomplish, and if you're gonna be committed to it, then stick to it. Another point would be, if you don't think that you can follow through on your word, be open and let the other person know why, and try to find a solution to that, because it could be a small problem or a big problem. And be consistent, and this can definitely lead to your reputation. If you're inconsistent with keeping your word, then that can affect you as an employee and as well as your reputation. It's really, really hard to build a reputation, definitely in business or in an organization, and one small thing like not keeping your word can destroy all of that. The fifth point would be the fourth point is clarifying the expectations, and this is huge. Every individual that works in the business really should have a role, and giving them a clearly defined role is going to set them up for success. So if you don't have one, ask for a job description or have a meeting and get to know what the role is in the business, as well as the goals, the 1 month goal, daily goal, 6 months goal, yearly goal, whatever it is. And this is going to add a lot of value because it gives you a metrics of KPIs and allows you to see how you're doing based on your performance. And if you're a leader, you can check in and see how someone's doing and really set them up for success to reach those goals. And the people that are working in your business, they're the lifeblood of the organization. So setting up that process and getting them to understand their responsibilities will only ensure that there's no missing links in the chain of your business. Moving on, the fifth is show personal integrity, which is, in other words, just be real. And so avoid things like playing favorites with employees or telling secrets. The one thing that I always did not allow is drama. And in an organization, when drama occurs, it can spread like cancer very fast, and it can destroy team morale and the culture in the business. So if you're in a leadership position in a business like this, when you're showing personal integrity, just set the standard and be positive. And always seek to understand what's going on with your team rather than to be understood. And understanding is very big. So instead of, you know, trying to tell someone what to do and asking them like, "Do you understand?" they're gonna just have a negative stigma against even listening. It's gonna go in and out one year and the other. Lastly is apologizing sincerely when a mistake is made, and this is huge. Is everyone makes mistakes, no one's perfect, and it's just a matter of being real with your teammates, because like if you are in a leadership position and you are making a mistake, then you need to set the standard for the rest, and if you expect your team to own up to their mistakes, then you need to do the same. This is no one wants to work with someone that's always right, and apologizing to a person, don't do it in a text message or an email. Do it to them in person and look at them in the eye and be sincere and take the time to actually explain it out. Don't make it a short, brief response of why the mistake happened or whatever it is, but really get involved in being genuine with that person, and definitely reinforce that that mistake won't happen again in the future, and that's definitely going to set you up for success, whether you're a part of the team or the leader of the team. And one thing that definitely brought back a lot of memories to this topic is a book called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It's a great read, and it definitely touches on a lot of these things. So if you are in the position where you're going to be working with a team, leading a team, or just wanting to grow with the team, pick up that book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.